You are trying to write a complete e-commerce solution. So e-commerce solution is going to be very bigger enough, and multiple developers might be working on that project. So we wanted the complete development process cannot be carried out just by using only one project. We will write a separate module as a separate class library, and that every class library will contain their respective source code, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
So a complete application need to be followed according to loosely coupled highly cohesive architecture. So every class library will contain their own C# files,
Yes, sir.
and that will build as a separate one. What is the file? DLL. But when you
DLL.
create your project as a console application, what is the type of this project you created?
Type of
Tester
project.
console, no?
Tester.
Huh.
Yes, sir. Console
So
application.
whenever such console application project is going to contain program.c# file, going to contain complex.c# file, and you really go for the process of build, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
So the build process will compile your C# code, and all the files of that particular tester will be converted in one particular file. We call that file as .exe.
.exe file.
Okay,
Okay.
and that .exe is becoming like it's like your deliverable, which going to contain the whole code, which is nothing but your Microsoft Intermediate Language code, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
And such code we actually execute with the help of our
CLR.
execution engine, correct? No?
Check.
In case of .NET, that execution engine is actually what we really call as CLR.
CLR.
And finally, we see the output, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
But if you want to build a big application, we wanted to have loosely coupled architecture. So what we will do, we will get our all kind of class library projects, and we'll again build those class library projects. When class library project will be built, what kind of files will be created? Again, binary files. We call that file as DLL, no?
Yes, sir.
Dynamic link libraries. So in future, these dynamic link libraries will be referred, correct? No, the references might be added into your console applications, and under that console application, that logic can be reused, correct? No.
Yes, sir.
So what will happen whenever you really deploy your complete .NET application to some customer's machine? So in that thing,
Yes.
what is going to contain? It is going to contain not only exe, but will contain exe and along with its all DLLs, correct? No.
Yes, sir.
So I will call this a complete, correct? No,
Yes, sir.
executable of solution, correct? No, and that solution will contain reusable libraries. I use what here? Reusable libraries. Plus, it might contain, if you select application like a Windows X application, you'll have like a executable application, correct? No.
Yes, sir.
So executable application should only contain the actual code of execution, but the real logic of your class like a shopping cart, your class like a person, your class like a order, your class something called product will be kept in separate class library projects. And that complete thing will be called as what? E-commerce solution. So whenever somebody is working on a .NET application, so we like to say that let us have separation of concern. Let us have the whole application disintegrated in the form of reusable projects, and these all reusable projects will be merged together to give you as a complete solution. So that is why in .NET, whenever you're writing your application, it's a good practice you create one project and you also create multiple projects which will contain those respective classes. So you might have like a order processing class library, you might have something called payment tracking class library, or you might have something called shopping cart processing class library, or you may have simple class library called product catalog class library. And these all class libraries will contain their respective classes. And totally I will call as a complete e-commerce solution. So we